I started dating a man who told me he hated kids. A year later, he pulled a coin from behind my daughter's ear and completely destroyed me. The first thing Pete ever told me about children was that he didn't want anything to do with them. We were barely an hour into our first date, pasta getting cold, wine half finished, when I told him about Lily, 6 years old, obsessed with dinosaurs, currently at her dad's for the weekend. I watched his face carefully when I said it. He didn't flinch exactly, but he was honest. I should tell you up front, kids aren't really my thing. I respected that. I did. Most men either lie about it or disappear the moment reality sets in. At least Pete was upfront. So I made a quiet decision right there at that table. This could be fun, but it couldn't be anything more. Lily came first. She always would. We kept things casual. Evenings when she was at her dad's, Pete would come over or we'd go out. No sleepovers that bled into mornings. No overlapping worlds. I kept the two halves of my life cleanly separated, and for a while, that felt manageable. Then months passed, and I felt it happening. That slow, terrifying warmth you get when someone stops being casual and starts becoming necessary. I hated myself for it. I genuinely did. I'd lie awake cataloging his flaws, trying to talk myself out of it, knowing there was no version of this that worked long term. You can't build a life with someone who doesn't have space for your child. I kept telling myself I'd end it. I just never did. Then one Thursday night, everything collapsed at once. Pete was at my apartment. We were watching something, half paying attention, comfortable in that way that made my chest ache with how much I didn't want to lose it. When headlights swept across the window, and my ex's car pulled into the driveway, I opened the door before he could knock. Lily was in his arms, still in her pajamas.